on. I just want to say that I've only done this for like, 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 I don't know, a very long time. And you see, I don't really know what I'm doing because I personally think that we're falling apart. Like, not like in a bad, like, I'm just gonna, like, it's dying way. Well, possibly it could be a dying way, but you see that, that I've only done this a couple of times and I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna try to answer anything that I can without me giving it away. Well, without me actually saying what it actually means, but that really just can't does something to what I say and it just doesn't make any sense. So let's just see how times I can actually go insane by actually doing this. So uh yeah. Um well, actually, I'm actually gonna look at my computer because freaking well, I can put the thing in the, well, I could, but I won't because I'm stupid and stuff. So I'm just gonna start answering questions now. If you give me questions, I'll try to answer it without actually giving it away because I don't really want to do that. You know, so that uh uh the yeah. So what is it? What is canon? I mean, of course, the fact that any actual canon ship is here, which would be Sadetsky and Bright Eyes, and I'll just give you that half of the girls in this whole AI are literally infected or dead. Um, Also, well, everybody knows about the one because it populated the whole whiteboard the last time, which is Noli and Noob, which is literally canon by me, and also like technically Voidburger is also canon, but like it's platonic on '07 side, but not on Noli side because Noli just likes to get all the boys like that. Well, Noob is technically not a boy, but well, and also um Ringmaster and what's his name? Seven's cousin, that's also a canon chip, but that's not really, you won't really see that one canonically, because that's how you're supposed to say it. Um, well, that's all the canon ones. Also, another thing I want to say this before I like go insane, but um, uh, uh, um, well, there's also the fact that Doom Clock was also a canon before, but Clockwork's dead, so yeah, I don't think Doom's gonna be that because he killed him. Because we killed him. Doombringer killed him because he would have been paid and blah, blah. Oh yeah, '07's gonna die soon. I'm just gonna say it, and it's actually gonna be about what the edit was last time. He's going to die in Noli's arms, which is really hate or just hate being there literally for a long time. Well, then he does something new, but Noli is his friend, and yeah. Also, well, you can't trust Noli because if '07 technically got a strand from an infected strand from the thing he was getting attacked from, you can also say that Noli is part of that because he touched Seven multiple times, which, you know what, saying that it just sounds really wrong. Touching somebody? No. And also, there's another thing. Does anybody question the fact that two times wearing something like has a blindfold, which he's not supposed to. They're not supposed to have. I can't draw because I just can't draw. Again, crazy ratio. Yeah. Let me just charge it. I do need to charge it. It's literally at 20%, probably. I'm gonna answer the question that nobody actually asked of why two times wearing a blindfold, which they're not supposed to be. Well, two times is like how can I say this? Like they're not. Let's just say this in the most simplest terms: is that two time is infected. However, they're not aggressive in any way. And also the just stopped for some reason, which just say it was the spawn's doing because you know how two time is with the spawn. anyway, but yeah, I'm just saying that two time is one of them, but is not technically infectious. They're just two time. Two time won't affect anybody else because one, their morals, which is crazy, for two time, but two, it's because they're not infectious anymore. That's why they're wearing the blindfold because their eyes are messed up and blah blah blah. Yeah, yada yada yada. I'm just gonna say this once though, but there are some immunities here. Some characters are immune, and I'll give you a 5 guess of who actually is immune, because there's multiple ones. I mean, one of them is like immune off the get-go because, well, literally. I mean, technically, I am immune because I am the creator. But hey, let's just say, hey, anybody who's still an admin is immune. We don't talk about why Clocker was infected because I think he's inactive as of now. Don't fact check me on that. I don't think this is active either, but Sudetsky isn't immune because he's not an admin anymore, and Build Runner is one of them. And you're gonna see that later because we're gonna see John Doe, which I technically will say that Builderman created John Doe, but also made Jane Doe, which is why I think the method of Dawn is better than what Forsaken did for them being in love, which just doesn't make any sense to me if they were created by the same fucking guy. But well, Doombringer. I mean, he's already here. He has been here for like episode 4, maybe no 5, and that's literally like ever. But okay, what is going on? What is with people eating pills? You see, I have a crazy chat. There's like people who are eating pillows over here. What are you guys doing? What are you guys even doing? I'm scared. I'm actually scared. Oh my god. What? I am so scared. I'm scared of my I'm scared of my chat right here, right now. Yes, Slasher's in here. Is Gomeril gonna end well? Like, do you mean like it's gonna end like there's a good ending? technically, yes. There's an epilogue. I think that's the ending of the thing. Like, after the ending. There is an epilogue. It's a sad epilogue because it's a funeral, but there's an epilogue. It doesn't have to be good. It's not really that good. But there is an epilogue because there's like I'm not saying it's bad, but like, where's Mufasa? He was already there because they already teased how he looks like in the last whiteboard. He was the one who was like, I don't want to say it like that, but he was the one who was eating the insides of 07 before Noli saved him and blah blah blah. Mufasa's gonna be alright. I'm just gonna say that. He's gonna be fine. Fine. I swear he's gonna be fine. He's not gonna be fine. He's not gonna be fine. He was the one who was eating 007. He was the one, because he was a bunny. Wait, rabbit. Whatever. Well, then there's also the fact that there's also I saw a question about why Two Time went insane after they heard about Elliot, and which is not going to anything further, but Two Time had something to do with both of their deaths of Chance and Elliot. I'm not gonna say what they did, but I'm not saying they did anything when they were there when it happened, and that's when they ran away from, well, burning, and also I think Chance got his fleet line exploded on him, and then after that Mufasa killed him off, and blah blah blah. That's how that really happened, and well, Two Time won't be the same until the ending and also the epilogue, because they won't get the thing Elliot being dead for like the whole time, which is crazy. Oh yeah, because it is pizza time. It's one-sided pizza time, which is why Two Time acted like that, and also doesn't have a friendship with Elliot, and also because Two Time is crazy. He doubled. It was pizza time, but again, also about the trusting thing with Noli. I'm not gonna say anything that if anybody saw the evicted Noli in the first whiteboard, if you just want to guess what that means, just guess, because something's going to happen with him. I'm not saying because there's a bad ending, there's a good ending. I just say the bad ending is where Noob dies and one of dies, because I love killing off anything in my path. Because, and also I really like August as this side note, because, well, he's gonna die anyway. No, he's not. The good ending, they won't die. And the bad ending, Noli comes infected because the only thing you have to do is the bad ending is just to kill off anybody that Noli says to, which is just shows how obedient you are. I really don't want to say that, but yeah. It gets pretty whack. At the end, it gets pretty whack. I already said the canon chips, which are, again, Bright Eyes and Shadetsky. Also, Builder Shed can count afterwards. because Borderman's wife is in canon and Sadetsky's wife is infected and probably will die later and is literally dead. Well, is dead because Sadetsky had to kill her. And then, of course, there's New Noli, and then there's 007 EX Ringmaster, but you won't really see that. But yeah. What? I'm doing something.
What are you doing? You naked or something?
Baby.
Why are you doing some weird stuff, Rui?
Go away.
Open the door.
No.
Rui, open the door.
I'm doing something important.
Rui. What are you doing?
Nothing. Something really important. Quiet. It was. I think we're good. I think we're good. I mean, Builder Shed is canon, like for like the last part, but I'm not gonna say anything. But somebody else is gonna die, and Sissy will literally never be the same ever again after the epilogue. Which is not good because I love Seletsky, and I'll be completely honest, Seletsky is my favorite survivor. Maybe just because I love him to a weird amount, but then again, well, let's just say that I'm just gonna say it. Okay, I'm just gonna give you a rundown of everybody you did see. Noob is alive and well. Elliot is dead. Chance is dead. Guess lost his arm 2 times. Literally gonna be silent for like the whole thing until the epilogue. Sadetsky's on a whole different level of being a rage baiter. So it's probably really sad because he actually had to kill his wife before. Or Milderman's alive. Musika's alive, but with no legs. Not like he used them anyway. And Hap's alive. Then Cool Kid, Voodoo, and Princess, they're all alive. You just haven't seen Pretty Princess yet. I also want to say Ringmaster is also alive. Yeah. Cousin's alive. Victoria's alive, and you already saw her. And then Slasher's alive. John Doe is patient 0, which is, if you don't know what that means, is where the infection came from. And John Doe is trying to keep himself from not dying for like a past week after that. Also Doombringer is alive. I don't think he's gonna be alive for like the epilogue because I want him to die or just commit to the commit. But hey, 1X, I'm gonna be on that they're not infected, despite the fact that they were heard by John Doe like 6 separate times before they met Noli and Noob. But let's just say they're fine. He's not, and I'm not saying that. But there's also I Trapped is gonna be here. Also, Azir, just do not try to. Azir which is Azir's alive. I'm not saying where they are. Is it they? Is that to go by they? I think it's they. Azir is like they're somewhere. They're alive. They're somewhere. Eye Trapped is infected. I'm just gonna tell you that. Yeah, but the fact that I think he could shapeshift is what Nolan can also do. But that's Eye Trapped's whole thing. But also, well, yeah, Eye Trapped is infected. He's gonna more look like his He's gonna kind of look like. Who am I trying to John Doe, but he only has the claw part and not like the, God forbid, the big spear on his. I don't know. No, Mind Trap's also Rebecca. Yes, 6 is fine as of now. As of now. Who else do I want to say? I mean, I forgot like half of them. At this, Mufasa's infected and probably will be alive until for like the whole part. I wanted to say something else, but I completely forgot. See, I don't even remember anything. Oh, then there's also but nobody really cares about Yo at all. But hey, oh, who's on the top? It's just Noob and just Noob being Noob and stuff. Hate it. Anyway, there's a bit more. I don't think we're gonna get to episode 20 before the epilogue, and I'm not spoil the ending, but I just like making sacrifices the ending because I just really like doing that. Just saying, somebody's gonna do a sacrificial ending part, and that's what's gonna be the funeral's gonna be about, and the epilogue. It's Elliot's gonna be there, Chance is gonna be there. I think Clockwork's grave may also be there, but they died before. But that's all I need to say. No, there's Elliot's grave is gonna be there. 07's grave is gonna be there. Clockwork's grave is gonna be there. Because 07's gonna die before that. He'll see all the 3 kids before he dies, but he's still gonna die. Okay, there's 07, Elliot, Chance, Clockwork. Somebody who I can't spoil. Bright Eyes is also dead. And also, 118 is also already dead. And yours also has a name. So, well, I could just make the Doombringer die from not be able to take grief so well, but I really don't want to do that, and he doesn't really affect on it. I think it's everybody who does canonically dies at the end and has a gravestone. I'm not so sure. And I think we're done here. I mean, there are things that I can say about, I think that's it. Should I also say one thing? Okay, what is their name? I know who I'm talking about. I just don't know what their name is. What is their name? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. What is their name? This guy. Charlin. I'm not even gonna try. Charlatan. Charlatan? Oh, it's that easy. I'm so stupid. Charlatan, if you don't know who that is, which we suspect you would know who that is, how do I say how he looks like? Or it could be a they. Oh, it's a girl. It's a girl. it's a girl. Did not it's the girl with the epic face as her head. She looks like something you would see literally at a carnival for some reason. Isn't she like? Oh my god. I didn't know this was actually, I thought this was at least a they, but this is a woman. Yeah, this is a. I give up. That's a woman. This thing is a woman. This upcoming killer is a woman. I think she's paired with Ringmaster, but I'm not sure. Should I add Draco Boxer in here? I mean, it's technically Cool Kid. It's part of Cool Kid. Oh, well, Cool Kid is part of the group, but well, Tap is alive. And will stay alive. For anybody who's asking, I saw somebody who keeps asking about it. Tap is alive. Which, crazy enough, which is really weird. I mean, there's like a lot of characters I can actually put in here, which is literally insane. But you know what? Who even cares at this point? I mean, I really don't, but but then there's also, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. I mean, I can also put the link of the whiteboard if you want to do crap on it. I really don't care that much. I'll do it probably in the comment section if anybody looks at it, or maybe I'll just do it in the comment section next episode. But the next, so I'm just gonna say this, but you know what? Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're done. Yeah. Let me just wait a minute.